Hi guys, it's Dory. I am back with an update. And of course the kitties are here because, you know, why would you make a video without the cats on your lap? Huh? Guys, pains in the butt. Anyhow, so I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery, which is a weight loss surgery, and I had that in September of 2016. I live in Western Massachusetts, but I traveled down to Connecticut to have it done. I had the most amazing surgeon. Just for you guys out there, if you guys are pre-op, you're thinking about it, or you just stumbled across my channel, I just want to let you know that the surgery is very simple, 45 minutes to 1 hour. That's how long it takes. I had them check to see how long mine took personally, and it was 45 minutes. Then they started sewing up the incisions, which is all laparoscopic, and that took about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I was done and in recovery. I got home on day 4 post-op. I was off all of my medications for pain, which was liquid Tylenol, and then they sent me home with Dilaudid. Dilaudid is amazing. It works great. I only needed it for the first 3 days, and then by day 4, I used the liquid Tylenol. And then after that, I really didn't need it very much. I took it maybe once a day, maybe for the rest of the week. But in any event, yeah, so I just wanted to kind of put that out there for anybody who hasn't had the surgery. Of course, the surgery could be longer if you have like a hernia that needs to be repaired or anything like that they discover when they go in there. So anyhow, so where am I at? My stats are, my highest recorded weight is 333.5. Day of surgery, after doing some things, changing my diet on my own, and then the liquid diet that they put you on, I had to do mine 10 days before surgery. And then the day before surgery, you only drink liquids and nothing after midnight the night before. And so my surgery weight was 300.5. And then so far I was, a couple days ago, I was 179, which is exciting. I was getting out of the 180s. I ended up, if you remember from one of my previous videos, I ended up with a sinus infection, my husband and we ended up on antibiotics. I am guessing that that is why I have a 2.4 pound gain. So I just weighed myself. I'm 181.4. And that basically, I'm thinking it must be from the antibiotics. So today I'm starting a whole new diet. I'm doing an experiment. I've heard before from another VSG patient of doing something called an egg fast. And by the name, you would think that you're fasting from eggs, but that actually is totally opposite. Basically, you will only eat eggs all day. Minimum of 6 eggs all day. You have to eat every 3 hours, cannot go more than 5 hours without eating. But the catch is that every egg you eat, you have to have a tablespoon of a healthy fat. So for instance, I just had 4 scrambled eggs. I had 1 tablespoon of Kerrygold grass-fed butter to cook them in. I put a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter on top when they were done, and then I did 1 ounce of American cheese. Now I probably should have had 1 more tablespoon of a healthy fat, but that was just too much. I couldn't do another one. Earlier today, I had a bulletproof coffee. So that is 1 tablespoon coconut oil, 1 tablespoon Kerrygold butter, your coffee, and you put it in like a magic bullet type device and whip it up, and it becomes nice and frothy. I end up making that with the intention of having it with a couple of eggs later on, because that would balance out the 2 fats I need for the egg. But I ended up spilling it. So I made the coffee and then I spilled it all over. So I probably drank half. So I just inputted in MyFitnessPal the, half a tablespoon of Kerrygold, half of tablespoon of the coconut oil, and then of course the K-cup. One good thing is I was holding my phone at the time and coffee spilled on my phone, but thank the good Lord, because of all that fat and you know, the coconut oil is really greasy looking, it slipped right off my phone. So this is crazy, but the fat in that coffee actually propelled the water off my phone. It kind of beat it up as if like my phone had a, you know, like Rain-X on it or something. And so, gosh, am I thankful for that. So I cleaned it up and everything, and so I'm moving out my day. My husband is also doing the egg fast for me. We're going to do 3 to 5 days. I think we're going to do 3 days the way that it is intended to work, and then we're going to do the next 2 days, day 4 and day 5 will be probably the eggs and the fats for breakfast and lunch, and then do a sensible dinner so that way we can ease our way back into keto. Now, if you're trying to get into keto, into ketosis, and you're just starting out keto, this is a great way to do it. If you do the egg fast for 3 days minimum, you will automatically, absolutely be in ketosis when you're done the 3rd day. So far today, I had, like I said, the 4 eggs scrambled. I had my fats with it. I had a little bit of cheese, 1 ounce of American cheese. And then probably for lunch, I'm going to end up having maybe 2 scrambled eggs. I've heard that on this egg diet, you don't get hungry as much, but the way that the diet works is you have to eat, even if you're not hungry, you should try to eat a little bit of an egg and a little bit of fat every 3 hours. So I'm going to plan on doing, you know, my breakfast, which I already had. Lunch, I'll probably do 2 hard-boiled eggs. I'll do probably 2 tablespoons of mayo, which will be my healthy fat, and that's it. And I can add spices, you know, I'll put salt and pepper on top, and that'll be my lunch. And then dinner, I'll probably do another 4 scrambled eggs and the Kerrygold butter and things that I did earlier. So that's kind of where I'm at with this new thing. I'm going to document it. I did 1 quick video already as I was scrambling up my eggs this morning. My weight, again, as I start this, was 171. I mean, wow, I wish. 181.4. And so on this, like 3 to 5 days, you can lose between 5 and 10 pounds, depending on how you were prior. My husband and I eat keto normally, so I'm not sure what it's going to do. Hey, if I lose 4 pounds, I'll be great with 4 pounds. The other thing is I'm still on the antibiotics, and any nurses out there or somebody can give me advice. I feel fine. I don't feel sick anymore. I know they say to continue with taking the antibiotics for the whole 10 days. I'm thinking of not taking them anymore. I did take my morning pill. I usually take it morning, afternoon, and evening because it's 3 times a day for 10 days. I've been on it now for maybe 4 days, 5 days maybe, but in any event. So I think that's where the extra weight has come from. The other things that I've been doing is I'm trying to train for a 5K. I have an app, Couch to 5K type app. Every day it's about 25 minutes long. You have 5 minutes warming up, 5 minutes cooling down, and then you have intermittent running and walking. And so they have you walk for 1.5 minutes and run for 1 minute, walk 1.5 minutes, run for 1 minute for the, I think it's 10 minutes or whatever. And it's really good. I started it yesterday because my 9-year-old daughter is involved in something called Girls on the Run. It's an amazing program at her school. They do it twice a year. And basically they train the girls for a 5K, to run a 5K. But what they end up doing is they end up building self-esteem. They do these little classes. It's twice a week for about 1.5 hours each time. They give them a snack. It's right after school. And they end up gaining confidence, getting skills for relationships, for friendships, and things of that nature. So last year, a friend of mine ran with her, and then my oldest daughter, who is 23 this year, she actually ran it with no training. So that's my goal. My goal is to run with her. They run in May. So I'm going to try to do that app every day. The other thing that I'm doing is, I don't know how to insert a picture into here, but I'm actually going to be chopping my hair off. My hair is very thin. This is the natural color. When I was growing up, it was almost white, very, very light blonde, but I'm growing out the bangs because, of course, right here it's very thin, so I'm growing out the bangs to go this way. I will post a picture on Instagram of what I'm going to go, the picture that I have to go to the salon with. And so the woman in the picture has a face like me. She actually looks like my mom and my aunts. But I think it'll look good. It's going to be short, probably down to about here, I'm thinking. Maybe a little shorter. It has layers in it. Hopefully it will give me some volume and some lift, and that it will make it look thicker. I mean, I love my hair. I love it being long. It's just, it's time for a change. It's time to get this limp hair to do something other than just lay there. During the day, I usually just tie it up because I'm running, you know, taking care of kids and preparing dinners and all that, and cleaning. So I definitely tie it up most of the day anyways. So it'd be nice to have a shorter style. Probably, I mean, I think this is probably the only time that there is a drawback to the lighter hair. For me anyways, is it always, I think if it was thicker, I know my mother-in-law, when I got married, had done low lights in my hair, which is, they're a little bit darker, and so it makes it look fuller, but my mother-in-law lives in New York City, so that's about a 3-hour drive. So I don't see her quite often, and they are planning on moving to Charlotte, North Carolina, so we probably will not see them probably every 2 years, I would guess, unless they fly here. We have a big family, so I have 4 kids, and so I can't see packing up 4 kids and doing a drive or flying, being able to afford all that. So in any event, you know, I just really need to have a better style, I think, and also more volume. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. If you guys have any questions, I'm still, you know, drinking my water and making sure that I get 96 ounces. I fill up my 32-ounce cup 3 times. Of course, on this egg diet, I can't have anything other than the eggs and the healthy fats and just some salt and pepper. They allow you to have like mustard and hot sauce if I ate hot sauce or whatever. So yeah, so that's about it. I'm just doing this egg fast for the next 3 to 5 days with my husband. I'm training for the 5K with my app, and that's really it. I'm hoping to break this little stall, get into the low 170s. I use an app called My Weight, and I put it up on Instagram every once in a while, and it tells you how much your BMI is and how many calories you're eating, and it tells you, how much progress you've done and your body fat and all that. Well, I always had it, for 145, my goal. And so the other day, I just wanted to see if I could change it even to 140 or 135. And so they asked on the app if I want them to manually put in what I should weigh. And so I told them sure, and they have it down to 123, which is crazy. I'm 5'4.25". Don't forget that quarter. And so I can't imagine being 123. I left it. It says I have 54 pounds or something till I'm at goal. But I just left it because whatever. I mean, my body's going to get it whatever it needs to get at during whatever time that it will. So that's about it. Yeah, I don't really have anything else other than... yeah, this is just uncharted territory with this new egg diet. I did go online and see a lot of YouTube videos, and I've been following certain people to see how they did it. So yeah, I'm going to try not to have too much cheese. I want to try to not have any dairy. Just use the oils and stuff to use during the time. And I'll see how that goes. For now, I'm signing off.